I'm Charlotte McLeod with the Investing News Network, and here today with me is Jim Bannantine, President and CEO of Great Panther Silver. Thanks so much for joining me today.
Good morning, Charlotte. It's nice to be here.
Yes, we're here right now at the Denver Gold Forum, and at the start of the week you announced plans to acquire Bedell Resources. Can you share the key points for investors?
Yes, we announced on Sunday night the acquisition of Bedell Resources by Great Panther Silver. We believe it's a great deal for both companies. It gives Great Panther scale with the roughly 150,000 ounce production level of Bedell Resources, and also takes us into Brazil, where I've lived and worked for many years. It gives Bedell shareholders our balance sheet. We've got $60 million in cash and no debt. Bedell has been through a turnaround, an operational turnaround, but they've got some debt that came with that turnaround. So we think the combination of the two companies is 1 + 1 = 3. That real quickly, the essence of the deal is that the Bedell shareholders will be 38% of the new company, and Great Panther shareholders will be 62% of the new company, which will be listed on the Toronto Stock Exchange and the New York Stock Exchange.
Okay, yeah, I watched your presentation this week, and you mentioned that the deal combines Great Panther's balance sheet and Bedell's asset base. You talked a little bit about that. Can you go further?
Sure. So Bedell is a really good large gold asset based in the north part of Brazil. It's got 2,500 square kilometers of exploration property. It's producing this year 130,000 ounces of gold. Next year 160,000 ounces of gold. That's bigger than Great Panther is today. Bedell has been through an operational turnaround in the last year. That cost Bedell capital, and Bedell has ended up with debt. So our balance sheet is $60 million of cash and no debt, combined with Bedell's good operation but debt-loaded balance sheet. The two, basically, they solve our problem and we solve their problem.
That sounds perfect. Bedell's an ASX-listed company. It seems that we're seeing more and more Australian companies in the news and even here at this conference. Do you think we can expect more deals like this in the future?
We're very excited about bringing Bedell asset into the Great Panther stock listing. We're listed as GPR on the Toronto Stock Exchange and GPL on the New York Stock Exchange. We have a very good liquidity. We trade nearly 1 million shares a day between the two exchanges. Bedell very much wanted to get listed on Toronto before this deal, so this also is a good solution for Bedell shareholders to join a TSX listed company. It also brings Bedell's institutional shareholder base together with our retail shareholder base, which is a good combination as well.
Okay, more good synergies there. This acquisition will shift Great Panther's portfolio more toward gold than it was previously. Can you share your take on gold and silver price activity this year and the extent to which those price fluctuations affect you as a company?
Well, first, the gold and silver prices today are horrible, and it's not fatal for us. We still make money at today's silver and gold prices. We, in our forecast, along with the consensus of other people in the industry, have a higher price in the midterm and in the long term. We're okay today, but we don't like it is, and nor do we believe this is a natural supply-demand balance situation. The gold and silver prices are really driven by very hot U.S. equity markets and a very strong dollar. We don't think that can last forever.
Aside from closing this deal this week, what will be your next catalyst? It seems like Coricancha has been a big focus for the company this year.
So there's three basic things to watch for us. First is steady operations in Mexico. Second is to close this deal with Bedell, which should close probably in January. There would be a shareholder vote more or less in December, and then an Australian court hearing and closing in January. So the things to watch for: get that closed, steady production in Mexico. We very much would like to bring the Coricancha project back into operation early next year. We'll take that decision in the first quarter of next year after our bulk sample program is complete. And then the continued and rise and turnaround of Bedell's operations.
As a final question, I was going to ask, what results or market environment would you need to see to make a positive decision on Coricancha?
So on the Coricancha project, I would refer everybody to our press releases and the technical study. The technical study is the design for the restart of the Coricancha project and the plan. The press releases, there's been 2 press releases this year on our bulk sample program. The bulk sample program is a 6,000-ton mining project where we are actually mining the way we're going to mine Coricancha going forward. We're very optimistic on that. The test is going very well. The bulk sample program is going very well. It's confirming our assumptions, and we are not dependent on the silver price or the gold price to restart it.
Okay, well, that's all for me, unless there's any final words you want to leave investors with.
No, I would just say that we're really excited about this new development, and it's great for Great Panther. We believe it's great for Bedell, and we're ready to go and execute on it.
Okay, well, thank you so much. Once again, I'm Charlotte McLeod with the Investing News Network, and this is Jim Bannantine with Great Panther Silver.
Thank you, Charlotte.